Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, I'm Nick Incognito. Hey, here with another Final Fantasy XI stream based on the Valhalla private server. And don't mind me, I last night I was supposed to stream. Of course, and I get a message from my boss yesterday morning at like what 7:30. And I'm just like get a message because I'm gotta be in for like 9, and he's like, come in at 12. I was like, oh man, okay. And I really thought about it, and I'm thinking about it now. I should have, I just kind of laid there for like a few hours, just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I should have gone up and actually probably done a little bit of streaming, maybe for like an hour or two, given the hindsight. But I was just like, no, I don't know. I guess maybe when something happened with my first vendor, maybe they canceled it. Maybe like, hey, hey, we say we give you some overtime, but not too much. I mean, you know, gotta keep costs down where you can. However, I came in and I go to the building and I'm looking in. I'm like, it's really fucking dark. I'm like, what the hell? All of a sudden, I see someone come out of the dark. It's one of the security guards. I didn't realize she was there until she actually walked a little bit into the light. You know, and then and then she's like, hey, she told me how to call my boss. I mean, she referred to his name, but obviously I'm not gonna say his name. But then I happened to see the sign because I wasn't paying attention to the glass door right in front of me. I was looking past it, and then I see, due to some code violations, the fire marshal closed down the entire building. I'm like, what the fuck? You know. So it turns out the fire marshal, when he's doing his regular inspection, this is a big building. It's a warehouse. That my company is well known. You see him out there all the time. I'm not gonna say what company it is. This is for you know curiosity's sake, but big company. But what it turns out is when the fire marshal did his or her inspection, the sprinkler system was not working the way it's supposed to. So they're like, hey, fire hazard, you know, closing down the building until you get it fixed. Of course, and I didn't know this till afterwards because then I go around back, because my boss is like, hey, just come into the yard. But then I go up to the door that normally I go into on the backside, and they said the building is condemned. I'm like, there's no way this building is condemned. And all that. But it turned out one of the other drivers, said, no, the sprinkler system. I was like, well, there's a big difference saying, well, it's being shut down because of the sprinkler system and saying the building's condemned, because usually that means there's a structural problem or like, basically that's what it is. It's like, holy fuck, this could collapse. So it's like, no, this is a sprinkler system, but, you know, probably the person who put it up didn't know any better. For all I know, it could have been my boss. I don't know. But yeah, so I ended up coming for 12 o'clock. And they're like, hey, yeah, go do your two original routes, but try to get it done as quick as possible, because then I gotta come back and I gotta go down to South Jersey because this stuff still needs to move. So we're sending it down to another facility down in South Jersey. I'm just like, okay. So and then coming back with the stuff, and it's like, hey, how much can you pack in? I was like, I told him, well, this is how much room I got left. So I go, okay, get where you can at this place, and then take it down to South Jersey, and even though I'm south there, from like where I had to go, it's like an hour south of the place I had to go pick up the stuff. But overall, it's like an hour and a half away from our northern facility. You know, well, technically, it's like the northern part of Central Jersey, but still, anyways. And so basically, long story short, I had to make a couple trips down to South Jersey with cargo. I didn't get done till almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I pulled a fucking 13-hour shift. When at max, I was thinking this is probably like 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, probably close to like 7. But no, it turned into 13 fucking hours. And I was just tired. I got home, you know, I had shrimp. I was like, fuck it, I'm eating the shrimp, because my mother was just like, hey, I got you some shrimp, and I sent it to you at the home. I was like, okay. She got me one of those little small ones, but I was just like,
I'm getting McDonald's too, so I went and got myself a chicken and fries, and I had with the shrimp. I was just like, fuck it. I think I worked my ass off all day. Don't get me wrong. Look, it is what it is. But it, it's shit happens. But anyway, so it's just like I got home, I ate, I real quick came on just so I can do the dailies. Oh, look at that. Another mirror point. So I did the dailies real quick, and then I went to bed. I just so because here, so I got the daily done by like quarter after 2. So in about 4 hours, I can do the next dailies. But if I could have, if I would have done my previous dailies just like an hour sooner, then I could have, you know, I could have done the dailies before I went to work. But they weren't resetting till like 1:30 p.m. East Coast time, and then I had to go in for noon. So yeah, about an hour, maybe 2 hours. But then basically then if I could have done that, then yeah, I just would have had another daily in. So that's all. But anyway, so that was fun. I have a massive headache still. I slept. I don't know. I think I got like 7, 8 hours sleep. I just woke up. And yeah, I mean it is what it is. But hey, so we're gonna be doing some COP missions. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up the COP. So I did actually found out why. Because I went. Well, actually, no. I went to go do uh, the last part, which is I had to go talk to Sid. And that's where I was leaving off. But it turns out he wouldn't give me the cutscene, and I was trying to figure out why he wouldn't give me the cutscene. And so because I came back like the following day to do this, so I kind of because I was like I did everything, but I was like I must have missed something. So I was just like I was like kind of thinking I was just like no I did this, but then I was just like wait did I do that cutscene? And I'm like oh I bet you I didn't do the cutscene. So I'm like oh okay I think I know where I missed. So I went back. It was the last NPC in the Sandorian part. Okay, and so like I'm talking, I'm clicking on her. It's like, okay, give me the cutscene, and it won't give me the cutscene. And so I was like, fuck, man, what, is there a glitch or something? But then I was like, wait a minute. After about 20 minutes later, I was just like, wait a minute, I streamed it. I streamed most of this, so let me go back and just check. So I'm just going through. And I was like, oh, I got the cutscene from her. So now it's just like, so the Sandorian part's done. So I'm like, okay, it has to be on the winter side. Well, I know for a fact what part I left on. So I did the Enna fight in Adwa Chasm, and so when you do the antlion fight, real quick, and then you beat it, and then you go to click on it, it gives you the fragment or wherever the piece is, I can't remember, and then you gotta walk up the mountain, and you gotta do it within like 30 minutes, whatever. Well, on the Valhalla server, they just skip that part, so as soon as you click on it, it just sends you automatically right up to the top of the mountain, which I'm like, yes. So then I got all the pieces. I clicked on the part that I had to click on up there, got all the pieces. So I already knew I got all that. What it is when I went back to, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna go to each NPC and make sure I did. So when I got to the first NPC, I clicked on it and it gave me a cutscene. I was just like, oh. And then I read back. I was just like, you might have to click on it multiple times. And then, because I was just trying to rush through the thing. So long story short, I missed a cutscene. So all the ones I thought I was doing afterwards were fine. It turns out, nope, I was completely wrong. Nothing unusual about that because fuck me anyhow. Okay, but you know, it's what it is. I ended up then I did the cutscene with Sid, and so now I am on the next mission, and I will do that here just a second. I just want to see if I can make a little bit of room. Nope, no, can't do that there. And honestly, I need to do this off screen where I go through and I basically just about like I don't need this, or that, and just get rid of it all as much as I possibly can. I do want to do is hold on a sec. I really feel like I'm forgetting something here. I know I think I got Kinder Seals. I know I got Beastman Seals. Alexandra, I gotta put these in. Oh, there's that. There's that. Away you go. Okay, it must be. It's either here or it's the next one. I can never remember which. No, it's the other one. Can only be this. I do, like I said, I am still trying to wake up a little bit, so please bear with me, because just like I said, after yesterday, I'm like, I'm kind of fucking out of it. But hey, it is what it is, you know. But but before this, when I woke up, I was supposed to go somewhere, and then, I got told, say, hey, don't worry about it. Understand, you got in late last night, so uh, my aunt's like, don't worry about coming over trying to fix this for me. And it was just like try to set up something for a Wi-Fi hotspot. I mean, I don't even know if I could do it or not because I'm just not really a tech guy per se, like my brother-in-law is. So when my brother-in-law and my sister come back from visiting my wife and daughters up in Canada, he's a tech guy. He actually knows how to work with that. And, they're going to be back like tomorrow evening. So like Monday, he'll my mom will just take him and they'll go over and he'll sit up because he'll know what to do better than I do. You know. So, but I ended up working on my oh shit. You know what? Sitting here rambling on. Okay, tending age runes. So anyway, so I was working on my room a little bit and fucking okay, good. Just a simple cutscene. Go into lower side to get a cutscene. All right, cool. Something quick. Something. Actually, I can do it this way. This is so much easier. Uh, so I was like rearranging my room, and I'm trying to get some other things set up. Trying to make more room in my room. I just realized I'm just like, fuck, man. I really need to like do some legitimate like spring cleaning and oh cool, oh he's a really should always at least update your main weapon, like, yeah, hey, that's cool. For level 20 you can have that as a sub, that's fine. Have that just so when you do your weapon skill, but that's just me. If he's really smart, he would just have an actual one of the NPC's tank and he can just go all offense with but that's just me. Let's see, lower terrain. But anyway, so yeah, I'm basically just doing some spring cleaning. And let's see, let's go back over here. So I'm doing spring cleaning. I'm moving stuff around. My desk is pretty much set, but I wanted to move my TV over a little bit more, just so I didn't have to turn my head as much. Really, actually makes it easier. I don't really care about when I'm sleeping at night because I do have it on, but I mean, like the whole point is just like have it on in the background just so then I fall asleep. Half the time I tell myself just don't have the TV on because I'll end up staying up longer than I should. But I'm an idiot at times, and I'm a glutton for punishment. Actually, I should say. But still, anyways, But then I really don't want to use my dresser as like an extender for my desk because I actually have this a second desk. However, it's slightly shorter, like half an inch, so I can't fully attach it because like part of the thing would be on the desk, so I had to make sure I move it all completely onto the one part. Just so again, I'm extending it. You know, actually, with the way I have this set up, I should actually rotate it. No, I'm gonna leave it the way it is because it makes because now like the actual desk that I use is a L shape, where the long part obviously is in front, and I got little short part to the right that makes the L when I'm facing it. But now I took my other desk and I put it over here and it extends out long, and I put it uh, lengthwise across instead of horizontal, so it doesn't extend out to the left, but it's actually now almost a little bit almost like a U shape. So but not too much. But now I can kind of have everything here like I did before. Now my desk, now my I'm sorry, my desk, my dresser is off to. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Add on load gateway. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm just gonna zone in here real quick. Then I'll zone back out, and you'll see why. Because right now the doors, I'm probably too close. The doors, I'm gonna have to manually open, and I don't really feel like doing that because sometimes the little cutscene things they take like up to 10 seconds. Where I just zone in and then zone out. It's faster. In back of my mind, I mean, you all do how you like to do it. But anyway, so now my dresser, because obviously I put my clothes in there, but the way I had it set up where I couldn't access the clothes in my dresser, and it's like it's clothes I really don't really wear anymore, but you never know. I just keep them handy. I mean, like I gotta go to home point two and inspect the door to. God damn it! I gotta look at the door anyways. Fuck me anyhow. But just so I have access to it. Also I put in like important documentations in there, like my taxes, stuff like that. So it's a good way just to keep them secured, and I don't have to worry about them. So and other important documentation. So but yeah, but also like I said, I'm making like room. I do have is a manual treadmill now. So this is where like now like I'm not gonna do it for when I'm streaming because it makes a little bit of noise. You could probably hear it a little bit, but at the same time, is that I kind of have to hold on to the bar, so it's kind of hard for me to walk on it while I'm trying to play. Only because since it's manual, but once it starts to go, you really kind of gotta control it. It's not like it won't be a safe thing because it'll start picking up, but if I walk too much upright, it just doesn't move at all, which is really weird. So what I think about is trying to prop up the back just a little bit, so this where it doesn't want to take off on me as much. But I'm trying to figure out how to prop on it as long as it doesn't interfere with the belt. Uh, so, anyways, okay. So now that part's done. Now I'm on darkness named. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm gonna shrink to. Like I said, I have a really bad headache, but I'll do what I can. Access to Dreamworld Dynamics. Ooh, access to Waking Dream quests. Cool. It's kind of. Oh wow, this is lengthy. So, but like I said, I might do a couple COP missions. Then I want to actually go do is unlock a job, one of the jobs. I'm thinking of unlocking Blue Mage, but I haven't decided yet. But I really like Blue Mage, but I was kind of like looking over it, and then I was just like, too much work, But and again, I'll probably go look at some other things. Though maybe I might go do Paladin. I don't know. I see like when I do like a tank job, I'm gonna make like fucking offensive tanks. Like I really got a legitimate like NPC tank, and I'm just like let it just freaking tank and take the beating. I'll be the backup tank. You know, that's what I did with Ninja, and I just turned the Ninja into an offensive. So and I'm not worrying about the evasion, and that's what I think I'll do with Paladin. I'll just try to just put all the freaking attack on it so I can give it some attack, instead of worrying about being DPS. Even though I probably could just DPS, not DPS. I could just turn into a straight up traditional tank. Well, even then I might actually do that. It's just, or at least then when everything's attacking me, I actually have all the hate on me. So, decisions. Okay, go to Upper Dueno, Home Point 3, and talk to Monbrax in the infirmary. Okie dokie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 1.3, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So, but yeah, I mean, I like I said, with as far as the treadmill, I'm just gonna work on it, and just so I mean, I would love to be able to walk on my treadmill while I'm actually streaming, just so it's good exercise because I'm really trying to make sure I get in as many steps as I can because, like I said, I am personally I'm trying to lose some weight for my own health. Uh, it would definitely, help my knees and my back. Uh-oh. Obviously not that way. Where is? Oh, there he is. Because I personally want to lose at least 30 pounds, but I preferably like to, I like to get that back down to at least 160 because I'm at like 190. I like to get down to at least 160 because I'll take 30 pounds off my knees, my lower back, and then once you do the pounds per square inch, it comes out to like 90. It would, my knees and my lower back would be extremely grateful. They'd be like, yes, thank you for making it easy for us. But of course, ideally, I want to get back down to is 140. So that's 50 pounds. But you gotta take baby steps. So for right now, my goal is to get down to 180, and then once I hit that goal, then I'll go down to 170 and then 160, and so on and so forth. So that's just the way how I'm just gonna do it. But we'll see how long it takes me. I would love for like by the end of summer, ready to go. I mean, I would love to lose all the weight, get back like decently good shape. Have like nice and toned and defined, like I used to be when I was in the army. This is where I go see my wife and all that, and then I could be like, haha, and she'd be like, bed now. I'll just like, yes, ma'am. Because I actually like having sex with my wife. You know, despite the fact that we're separated. I mean, we're trying to work on things. It's not like we don't love each other. We do love each other very much, but like I said, I'm in New Jersey. She's in Canada, and unfortunately, it's been like that. Unfortunately, due to the all the lockdown shit, and we didn't see each other in person for at least 2 years, which means I didn't see my daughters for 2 years. I only saw them was through a fucking video screen, which really sucked. And I remember when I went up and saw my daughters, like especially like my eldest, you know, every time I come up, she always like run down the stairs of their apartment, and you know, uh, come running down, and she comes over to me. She's like, "Papa, Papa, I miss you." Now, unfortunately, because she's a teenager, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." I'm just like, I miss my little angel when she was like 8 years old. You know, yeah, fuck the government. They've hurt a lot of people in the name of safety. You know, Okay, so it's obtain one of three types of chips needed for a permanent key item. You can choose to get a gray, carmine, or cyan chip. Anyone doing this mission needs one. The color does not matter. All the chips can be sent among characters on the same POL account. A fast location is the Busan Glacier. Get near Outpost Survival Guide. Inside post there are 13 dynamite spawns en route to the Shrouded that drop great chips. You can't get to the home point until you have the Paso Warp after you get the drop. And there's some entrance where a few dynamites can be found in an uncapped area close to the entrance where you can easily solo for chips. If you wish, you may drop into the hole on the right side that drops into a higher level with more dynamite spawns. Be careful though, as the dynamites in this side are aggressive towards high level characters. You may want to apply snake, blah blah blah. There are also dire bats that are aggressive. The non-aggressive snowlers nearby have carmine chips. It is possible to pull dynamites up from the basement to the main floor through the small holes using your chips to receive fire and kill and your okay so alright, so basically this I gotta go to Busan Glacier. Alright, let's start with that. And I'm just trying to think real quick. Busan Glacier, Busan Glacier. I think that's through the arrangement house. I really don't want to do that, so let's just see. Let's go out. Did I get the? No, I bet you I didn't. Don't mind me. I'm like I said, I fucking have a headache, and my mind is just not like doo doo. It's not here, though. I don't think it's really here half the time, anyways. But like I said, my mind is just wandering all over the place. So right now, not even looking at the chat because I got the guide put up. So, but I'm checking on it. Oh fuck me! What did I hit now? Oh well. Anyway, hey, for everybody doesn't know, this is actually the skill up area. So if you gotta work on skills of any kind, here it is. And they go to like level 75. I think 90 is down the other way. And look, see, you just work your way down. Look, 75. Then you got 50. 50, and it goes all down. I think it goes down to like 20 or 25. But anyways, that was not what I meant to do. Like I said, I'm just like, But I wanted to do some streaming today, just so, you know, because I'm trying to keep to my schedule. It's just yesterday was just out of my control. There's nothing I could possibly do. So, there's X-bar. Yeah, just go with the X-bar route. Because then I can come back. I can come back down the other way. You know what? I'm gonna do the Omega map just because it's big. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, this way it's a little bit close. I just wish it would pull out a little bit. Oh, okay. I got it pull out just a little bit. Cool. That makes it easier. Fuck you, Shadow Dragon. You're a pain in my ass in the in 2-3. Alright, here we go. Now I just gotta, once I zone in there, then I'll have to look on the guide and see exactly which part I gotta go to. This way I find faster. Okay, right, but this is for the Valhalla section, so it's alright, the fast location is in sure. Inside PSO there are 13 dynamite. Alright, hold on, let me see. Oh, actually, I could have just gone to Fei Yin. Well, no. Well, no. Actually, the export location looked like it's closer actually. And they said X. I can't fucking talk today. Oh, of course, duh. I don't even need this part. These guys already have it marked for me. Duh. Check on the And yes, when you on this server when you change zones and you're on a mount, you go back to the designated chocobo. It's not really a big deal for me that it doesn't stay as what I originally put on. Doesn't matter. Sometimes I get annoyed with the Omega amount because I thought it'd be smaller. I didn't realize it would just take up so much of the fucking screen. It's not even funny. Okay, so but I right now my favorite one is the Raptor. You know, it's going around in a Raptor is pretty cool. So let's see who's fucking trying to call me. Oh, speaking of, hold on, I apologize. The wife's texting me. Oh, she thinks it's funny that I'm cranky at the moment. It's like, ha ha ha, you're cranky. Better than her being cranky. Yeah. When my wife gets cranky, fuck man. Though sometimes makes for interesting sex. Hold on a sec. So, all right, back to my job. I think it's this way, right? No, that's not right. Because this is going to take me down. Huh. Did I kind of mess that up? I was supposed to. Maybe I was supposed to stay up there. Hold on a sec. Let me. I think I messed that up. I think somehow I was supposed to stay up there. And I think I was supposed to stay up there and not come down here, but go, if you see off to my left, and go around that way. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I think I was supposed to go like this. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little confusing. It sucks, but it's like whatever. Yeah, come up here. Yeah. Okay, I think that's right. Alright, that's right so far. I think I'm supposed to come up here and stay to the left, it looks like. Let's just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm supposed to go in here and then get... Defeat Dynamites, get like a fucking chip. I'm just wondering, do I gotta go... Is this new thing in here? Oh, there's living statue. Let me just check real quick. Okay. Alright, let me... Shit. Let's see if this is... I'll find out if this is... Oh, well... Hold on a sec. This is just one of those days. Yep, yep. Okay, so I was right. Now, just because I just want these to go faster, I really doubt anything's gonna kill me in here. However, comma, I don't know what the don't know what it's like in here, so I'm going with a precaution just to bring out all the MCs. Worst case is it's just like I kill these things a lot faster. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be here all day. I got treasure hunter 3, so depending on what the drop rate, oh my god, the drop rate is. Certain words I realize I have a hard time actually getting the right pronunciation. Anyway, so there is a passage where a few dynamites can be found in an uncapped area close to just. And this ain't about the maze lizards. It says snow lizards drop what I need. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go, great chip. Oh, these actually kind of give some interesting stuff. Just real quick, I just want to see what these drop. You know, I wonder if they make any decent amount of money. Because if they do, this might be a good place to farm as well. Yeah, it's okay. Not the lizards. Don't worry about the lizards. They drop the usual bullshit stuff. I should have dawned on me, but. Oh, damn. Okay, so. Alright, so florid stone is not. It's not something. Okay. Resurrect. No, not worth it. I thought I put this in storage. Alright. Oh my god. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that. Avatar blood. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Alright, got that. Spruce lumber. I don't. Rare X? Where the fuck that come from? Okay, Floorstone's Rare X, so I better keep that. Unicorn horn. I got that from something else. Okay, so if you get the Avatar blood, that's actually worth some money. Anyways, I got what I came for, so. Alright. Go to home point 2. Whatever, there you go. Lower Drano, home point 2, and talk to I can't pronounce that name. Gebby Damo, whatever. Inside the Neptune Spire, trade her your chip for 500 gil. Okay. So go back to the Ten Shadow. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm just more meat. Yeah. My wife can be very fucking mean. It's good in certain cases, I believe me. Not as long as it's not directed at me. And obviously not at our daughters too. You know, our daughters can be fucking pains in the asses, and sometimes they deserve the righteous fury that me and my wife give them. You know. Sometimes I think they do it just to see how pissed off we get. I'm pretty sure that's their logic or reason, because you know what? I did it to my parents. I'm sure my wife did it to hers. Wonder if I trade her. I happen to have another one on me. Nope, I guess not. So I can just get rid of this. Alright. So let's see, it's a key item. Let me make sure I got the key item. Yep, got it. You know what? Hold on a sec. Is this where I get anything new? A lot easier to point it out. Yeah, just goes through the pain right now. Oh, that's a lot of pain. Ah, fucker. What if I say no? Apparently saying no is not an option. Doesn't, Cool. Alright, that's all done. This is where when I get new key items, it'd be a lot easier for me to see them. And I don't have to, like, go look at it one by one by one. I just look at it and see if anything new pops up. Alright. Glacier H8. Okay, so a lot of those tower things are part of the PSO. I think it's pronounced Soja. I think the P is silent. Just north of the Farragut region. It is the tower that is nearest to the book. Okay, well. Okay, let me just check my chat. Alright, no one's chatting in. Alright, that's fine with me. Alright, so we'll see if Fayette's a little bit closer. Just for shits and giggles. Oh yeah, puts me like right out there. But though it's it looks kind of more complicated actually. It is. Never mind. We go the other way because I'm just looking at. Like I said, I'm just trying to read it. If I had to like really look hard to make sure I'm going the right way, I really am not going to. So I'm just gonna. Yeah. I should have just gone with my original thought. Of course, I wish I could just zap myself right there. Be like, boop, that's where I want to go. That'd be cool. But this is a Burger King. You can't have it your way all the time. My wife. Hold on a second. Project it. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, this is just gonna be one of those days. Like, so, when I'm done with this stream. I got like stuff I gotta work on. I got to finish my room. Then I got want to walk on my treadmill for a little bit. I just got a lot of things to do. And then I just want to just relax. I can't wait to relax tonight. What do I want to eat for dinner? I don't know. You know. So I mean, like I said, other than like I said, I had to do this 13-hour shift with my job. I fucking really like that. Even the 13, even though it was a pain in the ass. I right there at the end because I was getting like tired, but then I started getting a little too comfortable, and you know, gotta make sure I pay attention to the road. But then I'm just like, just got like I said, a little. Just I got a little too comfortable. I'll just keep it as that. But I just got, and then I just had to remind myself with my job. It's like, don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Like I said, when I start to get tired, I'm trying to like keep myself going. Which sucks. Trying to like blast music and it's just really annoying. It's like there towards the end of the shift, I was on my way back to the yard, and I'm only like 15 minutes late. All of a sudden, I get like someone's next to me, the car's next to me, and then the passenger's grabbing my attention, and he's just pointing to the back. I can't really hear what he's trying to say because he's trying to shout, but he's pointing to the back, like towards my trailer. So I gave him a thumbs up. I pull over, and I get back and I say, okay, there's nothing up here on this part of the trail. Nothing was, I'm trying to see what it is. So I was like, okay, well, let me go look at the back. Maybe they're like saying something with the doors. Sure enough, as soon as I get to the back of the trailer, my one door to the trailer, like, opened. I was just, when I sat there, like, I don't know how it opened because I secured it. But I mean, I didn't have a lock for it, so I guess maybe at some point it just, because there's some like rough terrain, they're doing like construction on the roads. Maybe it just hit something really good, and it popped the door open. I've never seen it before. I've never had a door pop open on me, so it's really fucking weird. But the weirdest thing is that I never saw it pop open. Like, when you as a trucker, you do your 8 seconds where you're doing left to right. Do we do it all the time? No, because we're trying to focus on the road. But you figure like every like I don't know, depending on how the traffic is, like 15, 20 seconds, you're looking to your left. You just then you're scanning it because you're checking your gauges, etc. And then you're looking right. Well, I said I'm looking right because I just look right. I was just looking at both sides. It's kind of dark and all that, and but still I can't see it. But because of how fast I was going, because I was doing like what 70 and a 65 or whatever. That's that because I'm capped at 70. I can't go any faster than 70. But I guess is that since the door it must have popped open while I was driving, obviously. But the wind was actually keeping it from opening all the way up. So when he says like it was open and it could swing, but the wind was keeping so it didn't swing to where I could see that it was open. It was keeping line, so it was just hanging. Not cool, but I was just like, oh, now then I think I was like, that makes sense as to why sometimes because you'll see a driver where the door is open on the back, and it's just like now I understand why because from my angle everything looks great, everything looks fine because the door is not swinging; it's being held right in place because of the wind draft. And like I said, because nobody before that was trying to get my attention. It's not until like I was like 15 minutes away, so it was just okay. It was just a weird fucking thing. So, anyways, so if I'm looking at this right, it says I gotta go down to see to the shrine. It says enter Soja via the tower at Peaceline Glacier. At hotel H as in hotel 8, and according to the thing, is that's be right around here. Oh shit, you know what? Yep, there's hotel. That's hotel 8. Yes, I'm ex-army, so so I use a lot is the photonic alphabet. A as in so like A as in alpha, B as in Bravo, C as in Charlie, so on and so on and so on. Okay, but usually I'll because I sit there, I'll say, oh, I gotta go to Hotel 8. Maybe you, the people who are watching, may not quite off the bat understand. So I will when I call out a letter. So I'll say, oh hey, look, H as in hotel, so I gotta go to Hotel 8. So it just makes it easier, so you guys don't have to wonder what the hell I'm talking about. You'll say, oh, that's H, and it probably will dawn on you. But anyways, I digress. So I gotta get to the tower that's right here. Yeah, so coming up, basically it's going like this. Okay. Like I said, when I am tired and all that, I'm more likely to start trying to explain things. It's kind of funny, cause it's just the way how my mind works. So anyway, so like so when I got in, so after I took care of that problem, and I had to take another trailer that's loaded up, and I had to take it down to back down to South Jersey. And I'm just like, because usually I don't do um, I don't really put locks because they go from our facility to somewhere else or vice versa. They're like, yeah, so we're constantly like, there's no point in like having locks, shit like that, because shit will just get ripped right off. But now I'm just like, maybe I should go grab my lock, and just so this where it's like I put the lock on, and you put it on the passenger side door, because when you close the trailer, for anyone who doesn't know, and I'm not, oh excuse me, so there's two types of trailer doors that I'm aware of. Is you have one is a roll down door, so basically is the door, it rolls up to the top of the trailer, so basically you just roll down like you would a garage door. Basically that's what it is. It's a garage door type deal, but they call it a roll down door. And then you have a swing door, so they open up like if you would open up a door, an outside door, and they swing towards. So you're standing in front, they swing towards you and out to the sides. Okay, so in order to properly close this one, you got to do the driver's side first. So when you're facing that driver's side, you're facing the back of the trailer. That would be the left door. You close that first. You have to close that one because the way how the seals are. And then you close the passenger side door. That completes the seals in the proper way. You do it backwards, it doesn't work. They don't close properly. So I was just like, okay, well, maybe I'll just for now, maybe I'll order myself a lock, just where it's just like, and it's not something like I really need to lock. It's just something very simple that's it's hard to let go. It's just right now, like I put that lock on because when you close the doors, and then there's handles, and then they you put them in the latches, and then these latches have another in the lower part of the latch, and then you have the upper latch. It kind of swings down, and it maintains it right there. These are I've never, like I said, in my last 5 years of driving truck, I've never had a door swing open, unlatch itself and swing open. So the only thing I can think of, maybe I didn't latch it the way it was, because like I said, I was tired at the end, but I always pull on the doors to make sure that they're you know, uh, properly latched and sealed and closed. So it was just really weird. But anyway, so I was like telling myself, it's like, hey, maybe like I don't know, uh, just grab one of my locks, so I can put them on. I probably something, I have a key, I'll just have the key on my car keys. This where I can just okay, I can take it off, close it, and this way, have that lock on, and then I know okay, if this thing pops open, it's gonna bust my lock, and that's not easy to do. So I think that's something I'll do. Just yeah, I mean, last thing I want to do is like I'm going down and here's a door is popped open, and then state trooper decides to like do pulls me over. Now here I am, wait, and I'm like, what's up? Because then if I happen to see the door, and then he comes up and say, hey, your door's open, but wait, it's like if I see him pull me over, it's like I'm not getting out of the truck because I'm thinking, okay, what did I do wrong? And he may just be he or she may simply just be like, hey, man, I don't think you realize it, but your door's open. That's the reason why I pulled you over. Or who knows? Maybe they'll give me a ticket or something. It depends on the cop. Cops these days. You'll get good ones and you'll get bad ones. Okay, so I am actually level restricted. I just noticed that. What am I level restricted to? 40. Okay. Man, oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, to get the Shrouded Mall, pass through the smoky walls. Warriors once with text spellcasting as well as by sight. Okay, hold on. Pass through the smoky walls a different color and following order: red, black, purple, red, black. After the last black wall, you'll be in the fourth area. Now, to via cutscene. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is because this seems like a mission where I'm gonna get really annoyed with. I can just hold on a second. Let me just read ahead real quick. Oh, okay, never mind. The last part here I'm looking up is I'm getting ready to go fight a boss. That's what it is. I'm getting ready to fight Diablos. Okay, so let me I just want to check something real quick. And I can tell right now I'm just gonna get really annoyed. Navigate PSO. Yeah, bear with me, please. I'm just trying to. So it looks like I gotta do this, right? I have, like I said, I have such a headache. It's not even funny. All right. You know what? Let me do. No. I don't want to log out. Home point one. Oh, that's where I gotta get to. My understanding is I gotta go this way. I don't know. It's really weird the way they get this shot. I'll pass through the smoky walls, a different color in the following order: red, black, red, black. Okay. Since I'm level cap, let's be smart about this. Alright, so what we're getting ready to do here is the Diablo fight. Holy shit, incredibly tough. Okay. I should have done. I should have put all these crystals in the goddamn storage. I have no idea if the gazer's even aggro, but I'm going to assume yes. Now it says all. Now since I got the doors, yeah. See, since I got the add-on in effect for the gateways, I should be able to pass through all this shit with ease. But I don't know. These ones might. Let's see. Red, black. Of course, my goddamn. Not only okay, so it saws it as a actual zone. So, and of course, my goddamn. I'm gonna go through a lot of these because I don't want to take the chance. I don't know if those geysers will aggro, but let's not and say we did. I really feel like I'm gonna go around in circles here. Really? It was that freaking close? Well, I just don't want to die. So I gotta do is red, black, red, and buy more freaking. Buy more of these because I get the feeling I'm gonna need them. You know, I really could actually just pop one of these off. That'd be nice. Oh, Ducal Guard. Really, I wish I knew what the hell was the importance of that. I know you get the Ducal card here in the COP missions. I just wish I remember what the importance it was. It'll probably come back to me, or I'll just go look it up. Alright, so get to this one, I'll go red, red, black, red. Huh. Did I do this wrong? Because hold on a second. I don't know if I did this. Oh, I fucked it up. But why am I facing the other way? That makes no sense. Ah. I got all this money to waste. Oh, gotta pay a little more attention to that. Okay. Well, actually, let me be more specific. When it says do the red, black, purple, so that's black, purple. It's gonna really annoy the shit out of me, isn't it? Because the whole point is over here. Yeah. I guess maybe I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if maybe just going back and forth. Yeah. So once I came in here, now it's telling me I can't go through. So maybe that's what it is. I'm sure somebody will be like, yeah, that's what it is, dude. So if this works, I guess. Nope. I think this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to actually look at a video and see how it's done. I already get that feeling. So, and basically this is just to do, well, you'll be in the fourth area. You use the elevator to go to, the way it seems like it's just like, see, I just realized now this moved right over here. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird. See, now it says 1.1's over there. So I'm a little confused by. Man, sucks. So, what I really have to do, I really gotta stress this to myself, is when I do this stuff. Oh, wait. No. Oh, never mind. This is all different. Cool. So I'm in a different area. Cool. Oh, let me Okay, never mind. I totally was right. That's what it was supposed to be about. Okay, we can continue. I really hate this stuff wears off so goddamn quick. Of course, I'm pretty sure I can do this uncapped, which would be a whole lot easier, but I just... I don't know. I said, I'm just not thinking anymore. At this point, I'm just like... Wait, hold on a sec. I think this is the... Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. I didn't have to... Well, it's better just to keep it up. You never know. Alright. Come back up here. Come on. Or I'll just do that. Is this the home point? Where's the home point? Oh, let's... Okay, well, I guess I'll go to, let's see. Walk forward and find a stone gate to the left. Use the to go down to low. Walk forward and find a stone gate to the left. So what's this over here? I don't know. But it's telling me about stone gate, so I'm gonna work on that. To the left, down some stairs. Okay, so. Alright, well, this way. Alright, so I have to do... So in this case, I have to click on this to get a cutscene. Like I could just go through, but it says I need to click on it so I get a cutscene. Well, at least now the home point's right there. So cool. Because if I don't click on, which means I don't get the cutscene, which means I can go through and try to do this, but then I won't be able to do the fight. So when you're using like the uh, the add-on to open all gates and all that, make sure uh, that you don't have to. If it tells you click on it to get a cutscene, make sure you do that. And I'll keep. I said this before, but I'll always keep saying it again. Because no, I remember I did when I first used the add-on. I just went to it says, "Oh, go to this point, go to the door," and I went to it and I was trying to like, well, why am I getting a cutscene until like I'm reading back? It says click on the door, and I was like, oh, I actually have to. Even though the gate's open, the game still is like, no, you need you still need to click on it just like if the doors were actually closed, which the game still sees it as closed versus it's actually not closed. Really weird, but just bear with that. So it says click on the door to get the cutscene. Even the door's open, just highlight it and get the cutscene. And click on it. Okay, so we're about to ready to go. It says this should be Darkness name. Yep. So this fight is a Diablo fight. And has about 6,000 HP. No, we don't want that. It has special attacks are Nightmare, Kamisato, Knock Shield, Ultimate Terror. Uses Dark Elemental spells. So it's gonna be a little bit of a bastard. Kind of wish this was an uncapped fight, but unfortunately it's not. A mission version and avatar fight for different resistance mission. Okay, but this is a mission version. It does have Sleep Gust, Sleep 2, Bio 2, Drain, Aspire, and Blind. Oh, goody me. Alright. I need to get out my Bard. Definitely. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Do. Come this way. Where are you, little? There you are. I guess just drop down. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, holy hell. Oh, oh god damn it. Oh, what the? I glitched. Well, that was not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, well. That was so weird. I glitched right through the fucking floor. Okay, well, let's go back there. That was fun. Wonder if maybe I'll just... let's see. Now I gotta remember what the hell is gonna be under. Actually, I have no idea what it's under. Hold on a sec. Let me... What is... That was such bullshit. I should have done what it says. Looked at it in what area is hold on a sec. Sorry about this. PSO. Home point. What is it called? Okay, so it's under the Farragon region. Okay. Previous pay. Yep, there we go. Yeah. That was some bullshit. I just like, okay, drop in, and then it's just like fall through the fucking ground. Wow. It's a nice way to get screwed over. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Alright. Skip event. Alright, well, we'll do, oh, now it has me as level 50. Okay. Well, let me make sure. Let me look at the ground below me. Make sure, like, I didn't miss something. Like, but I couldn't because it. Huh. I just could not believe that glitched. Huh. Well, let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. But maybe I'll do is maybe I'll try it. See if I can bring him up here. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything that would cause me to fall down. And we'll just see what's. Ash, you know what? This is even better. Let the NPCs just have at it. I really don't want to take the chance that I fall through the floor if I go down there. Watch, I probably will. NPCs got this. But, I will do. I'll just range attack. See, I wish I was ranger because right now I just feel like, yeah, look at that. Power of the NPCs. I'm not taking any chances. Go through the floor. Well done. So now, okay. I just want to make sure it's like, do I need to go down there and like do something? But no, it's not. That was so cheap. That was cheap. But I don't care. It was funny. Okay, so let's see. After the cutscene, let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll down a little bit more. Oh, okay. So the battlefield consists of 25 floor squares, which may be removed by Diablos during the fight. If you fall or are on a square that is removed, you will be eaten alive by about 8 waiting hungry dynamites. Ran it down a short hall into a room and then up along the staircase. Oh, okay. So that's something you gotta be aware of. They said so that wasn't a glitch. That was actually part of the fight. They're like, yeah, be careful, or you're gonna may change from fight to fight due to this. Let the NPCs go and fight. So you're aware of what lies beyond my dreams. Okay, yeah. It's a good story. It really is. I told you I'm fucking tired. Well, I'm glad at least I got this. So okay. So add your details. Head back to Upper Joino, Upper June. It's Joino. Home point 3 and talk to Monbrax at the infirmary. Oh, excuse me. To complete the mission. Okay. What's the next one? All right. Okay, cool. That part's done. Done, 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 done. So when you come over here, and something I may or may not remember is when you go back to town. I think it. I'm assuming it just sends you to your last home point. So if you so I've never took my home point off here just because I can because when I go and I get sigil's like right there, and I keep meaning to go back and get my sigil because it's been a while since I've done any leveling up. So, but I'm assuming it'll take you to any of your home point. And I should really put on my sigil so I get it gives me a regen. I always keep forgetting to do that. So, anyways, because I was trying to figure out why is it I don't have regen, and then it's just like, oh yeah, that's because I don't have my freaking sigil on. Dueto, home point 3. Oh, it's one of those days. So after that, after I do this cutscene, it says return to Tasmania. Safeable for a cutscene. Home point 3 is closest to the next objective. And that's the wall. Don't run into the wall. Well, I can run into the wall, but don't run into the wall. You gotta talk to Despair at K10 on the top floor. Through the entrance with fucking side the wall and the door at the back door. You need to speak to him 2 times. You'll know you got it when you get a cutscene involving Tensen, which is our samurai. Again, really good armor. Nice looking aesthetic armor. Not the one about the Mithrin Sin Hunters. No, there are multiple walnut doors. The correct door is located at K9. Then talk to Justin at J6 on the top floor. Head to Mixeret's Coast via the Tasmanian Home Point 1, and then through the southwest exit at G6 to Mixeret's Coast. Expect to dive the gate at I-11. Ooh. Ooh. This is Snowmint Point. If the cutscene disappears, bugged, and will not allow you to continue, disable your 60 FPS plugin if you are using one and restart the game. So keep that in mind, people. Like I said, 60 FPS would make this game look so nice and smooth. However, a lot of these cutscenes are just gonna bug out. So it's just like, just fair warning. So if you're just using 60 FPS, so you can do like your normal shit like leveling, doing farming, etc. This is great. Um, I would just say if you do multiple fights like the same fights like over and over, and you notice that 60 FPS doesn't bug them, then also you don't have to worry about taking them off for those fights. But any like new cutscenes, you're trying to get through missions like COP, like I just talked about. Yeah, I would just go disable the 60 FPS so you don't like freeze your game up. So it just make it simple. You know, it sucks, but like I said, it is an old game. This is 20. Well, when COP, when Chains of Prometheus came out, it was 20 years ago. So I think the last content that they oh, ever at. God, I apologize. I forget what the last con. It was the. No, now I'm curious. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. What was the last thing they added to this game? Fantasy 11. Uh, no, no. Again, the future. No, I don't want that. It's like, all right. When was the last expansion? That makes you okay. So the last. When was the last expansion? It was in Final Fantasy 13, according to this. There are six standard. Yeah, it just says there's. The last one was 2013. Let's see that cruise. Yep. So yeah, it looks like the last thing they. Okay, how many expansions? Oh, there we go. 5 expansions. Yeah, so I guess the last one was the Seekers of Aldul. But then there's like the Abyssi and stuff like that. So I think the last major thing that they added was 2013. So you're talking about that was over a decade ago. But I mean, fuck, the game's really great. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is a really good game, you know. But for me, as an older guy, uh, you know, Final Fantasy 11 is just something I could play over and over and over. So that's why it's had my attention. It's able to keep my attention better. I mean, it's like right now, it's the one game I really want to play the most right now. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, Tasmanian Hole. Home point 3. So we're gonna do the next couple missions as long as they're just walkthroughs, and then if there's gonna be like any like long segments, like long missions, like the road fork, I'll just be like, we'll go do something else, or just depending on how I feel. I might take like an ibuprofen and get this headache over with. Oh, good. There's the cutscene. Thank God. So now it'll open up the auction house, but it doesn't really matter because when you did the retail version, uh, the auction houses though, not all of them were connected. So like Juno was the was like the main hub. Everything connected to it. So if you go to like Sandoria, you can see stuff that's being sold for Sandoria and Juno. If you go to Bastok, it's Bastok and Juno, so on and so forth. I think a couple of the outer ones might have connected as well. So it's like you can see like, and I could be wrong, like Sandoria, Juno, and then an additional one, and you can do that with some of the cities and such. But I can't really remember how it worked. But I know it's like well, if you don't see in these couple auction houses, then go try these because there'll be something different. Yada yada yada. But obviously with the on this server, and I'll say this for this server, um, they're all connected, and obviously I got the mobile auction house. So it's like, oh hey, you have access to Tasmanian Safehold auction house. Be like, don't care. At least on this server, I don't care. All right. It's like you will now be able to do Luffy's metal supplies quests. Okay, cool. I wonder since now I can do that, the game automatically updates I haven't completed on this server. I'm kind of curious about that. Anyways, talk to Despair on the top floor at K10. Kilo 10. K as in kilo. Okay, so over here. Do 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 do. Heidi ho, neighbor. Okay, make sure. Okay, so make sure I do the one at K9. Alright, on the top floor, through the entrance with. Okay, there's this one. Or you may need to speak 2 times. You'll know you got it when you cutscene involving Tencent. Okay, so this I gotta make sure that Tencent. Okay, there's Tencent, so I got the right cutscene. Door is located at K9. Okay. Ugh, fuck. Alright, then I need to go talk to Justin Diaz at J6. Yeah, but anyway, so like if you like well, I was gonna say if you go on Horizon, but Horizon does not do at least if I remember correctly. No. Actually, I could be wrong about that. No, they do change the Promethea. They do Rise of the Sea Lord, but they don't do his Wings of the Goddess. Okay, now that may change in the future for them. They're still, I don't know. They'll change. Like I said, it's a good server. Okay, but it does retail. It does the original game. Okay, I don't know if they do any perks or stuff like that, like they do on this server. Like they do tons of perks. I mean, for this one, they're like they want to be able to come on. It's like, oh, okay, we don't have much time. We're old. We get it. And I think Justice is down here if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is. Actually, it's a he. So it's just like they want to be able to come on. It's like okay, it's like look, I came on last night as soon as I got off work, did my dailies real quick, and that was it. And guess what? I made like 150,000 just from like redoing that and just doing that. So it's great. That's what I like about it. All right, so I head to Mixed West Coast. Uh, Go to home point one. Current region. This is where I'll get on my damn Raptor. Even though it's gonna go right over the chocobo as soon as I. All right, so let's see. Go to Mexico Coast, southwest exit. Okay. Southwest exit and inspect the duct gate at I as in India 11. Alright. So it's this one over here where we went and talked to Almia before. And actually I had to go back and talk to her because I got the cutscene that actually you grab her, which was kind of weird because you don't get her until the end of COPs. But I guess they were like, nah, the hell with that. As soon as you get in there, go talk to her. But then I had to go back and talk again so I get the actual cutscene that I needed. Because I was trying to figure that one until I went and looked. I was like, oh wait, I don't remember him. I was just like, oh, and then I realized that's a different cutscene that I got than what I got. So I say, even though the gate's open, I actually have to click on the. No. Well, like I said, the quality of life on here is phenomenal. See, now I got the cutscene, and it's just like, and that's what I like about this server. Like I said, I wish there was more people, but at the same time, if there was a lot of people on this server, and I kind of thought about that, think about that the last couple days, there would be like a lot of NMs I probably wouldn't be able to get to. I mean, because people would be camping the shit. Imagine right now if like, I don't know. Let me use an example. Leaping Lizzie, perfect example. 200 new players come on, and they all want to get their own Leaping Lizzie boots. That's 200. That's gotta kill. It's just like, I mean, yeah, you may get like maybe you're friends with a high level guy who's like, oh, I get treasure hunter 3, so hopefully it'll drop on the first try. And it's like, cool. I did as a level 15 thief without the trust NPCs, of course, and I didn't realize you could have trust NPCs because, at that part of the game, I just didn't use them. Anyways, that's besides the point. However, now imagine like 200 people, and they're obviously all of them are not going to get Leap and Lizzie boots to drop on the first try. So you could potentially looking at like 200 people probably trying anywhere from 3 to 600 times, depending on if they have treasure hunter or not. Depends on anybody who's helping them has a higher level of treasure hunter. Like if someone's like, hey, say, hey Nick, can you well actually in this case they would say Fuyu, but anyways, hey, could you bring your thief since you got treasure hunter 3, and so we can get this to drop faster. Sure, cool. And even then, there's things like it takes forever depending on the drop rate. Leaving lazy boots, I think it's like I think it was like a 30% drop, 40% drop. Ugh, fuck. And I'm just using that as an example. Lord knows there's so many NMs I come across because there's like less than like I don't know 100 people on the server. Well, actually probably less than 70 people on the server at any one time. most of them are like ridiculously high level. They're maxed out on just about everything. So it's just like unless they're like trying to level up like their dual boxes, their NMs are just you're gonna see notorious ones just come across like, wow, I've never seen you before. There's that one where it's like a Trent bulb. It's like level, it's like 20 or something. It's in the Constant Highlands. It's right down south. Actually, I just killed it a few days ago to get this great sword. That's just because I just want to say I got it. But that was the first time I've ever like dealt with that NF because when I came through there, it was never there. At least that's I was aware of. And there's other NMs which I'm like, I don't recognize you, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell they drop. That's because when there was more people on it, you're not gonna. Competition was fierce. There's and Square Enix like, and they did a really good job. This is one thing I will say is like, try to keep some of the NMs from being camped ridiculously because there was people who were like, all they did was they would go and camp the NMs that give off like these ridiculously high price items. There were and there was an NM that's in in Castle Strojo. It's a Yakuto. He's down in the basement. Even though it's the basement, it's kind of an open area, kind of weird. But he drops an Okote, which I think I have now, but I could be wrong. But under the retail version, like he was ridiculously camped, like 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 nobody with you. But the minute his window was coming up for him to pop back, you see the place like there'd be, you know, a dozen people trying to get this, trying to fight for this guy, and most of them like I saw were the same people over and over, you know, because they're just looking at this to get the item, sell it, which okay is competition, you know. Now in reality, yeah, I'd be like, you know what, have at it. There's nothing to be fair about it. It's just like, hey, you got to make money. You want to eat. You want to have resources, as etc. You know, but on a game like this, where everybody's paying for, and oh, hold on a sec. Since we're done with that, hold on, I thought for just a second. Promethea. All right, we're now into the Savage. So they can avoid campers and all that. They ended up making a lot of some of the really good items, rare X. So they couldn't trade them, they couldn't sell them. So they did that. So this where the campers are. And then as soon as they did that, like that, and I finally went and got mine because nobody was camping it. Because these guys were fucking religious and camping, like they were good. Like they probably might have been using hacks. I don't know. But as soon as that ended dropped, boy, they went right at it. I'm sorry. As soon as that ended popped, they went right at it. It was ridiculous. So that's the one thing I say I actually like that. Uh, that Square Enix did. It's like made a lot of those items rare X, so people can like, okay, here's your chance. And it still took me like 3 times to get that damn thing to drop. But once I got it, then I didn't need to go back to it again. Okay, let's see. The Savage PM 4-2 titles granted. Mish Melter. There's Nagmonos on delay. Okay. Items needed. Giant scale reward. 1,500 experience points. Let me look through. Let me just scale through this real quick. Head to Ravine. Side BO and via the Galapagos Gate. F7, which is I gotta go like up north over here. You can go to Ravine, home point, and use escape. Exit through the gate and then re-enter to get the cutscene. Okay. Still doing all this. Oh, with the spatial. This is for a battlefield called the Savage. Alright, this battlefield is level capped at 99. Any soul friendly job set can handle soon ease. If you are attempting this at a low level, it's recommended to bring 2 to 6 misspells. There via the fly quest. Buffalo wear upon entry will give up at about 30% health, meaning you need to inflict approximately 6,000 points of damage. Can use a, oh, sorry. Can't use invisible. Okay, so all right. So basically, is you gotta go do a fight, but you gotta do a couple things. Oh, then the next one's ridiculously long too. Okay, so I'm gonna, as far as the COP missions, I'm gonna stop right there. It's just like I said, I'm really tired. I have a really bad headache. Actually, I feel like going back to sleep right now. To be very honest, I feel like going back to fucking sleep. But like I said, with work, and I did about like 46 hours this week, which is the longest I've done so far. And I know it's only gonna get worse. Well, I'm not gonna say get worse, but I'm gonna make a lot more money going here forward. I mean, that's gonna be like a $1,300 paycheck. It's like 46 or 47. I can't think off the top of my head, but like I said, I'm enjoying that I'm making all this money. Job's only 5 minutes away. I just got to keep reminding myself. It's like, don't get comfortable, because if I get comfortable, I'm gonna make a mistake. I almost made a mistake the other day. So, and the last thing I need to do is make a mistake and then lose this job. I mean, this is a really easy job, so I need to, buckle down and just not fucking just not get too comfortable. Okay, but hey, with that, hey, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna try to do some more things, depending on unless I'm going back to sleep. Uh, I'm more likely gonna probably be on later tonight. I say probably get 70% chance. It just depends how I feel. It's just because I wanted to stream yesterday, but I'll probably try to do a later stream tonight. But it may be like around like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that. It'll probably be like a late stream. But a lot of that is not going to be doing any missions. It's probably going to be doing like, hey, opening up, unlocking jobs, leveling, crafting, stuff like that. And I'll see how everything's going on. And maybe I might even bitch about something. You know, but we'll see. Like I said, if I do that, it's gonna be like 9 or 10 o'clock start time, probably closer to 10 o'clock, just because I do want to relax and like you know it is what it is. But after that, we'll be back tomorrow. Definitely 11 noonish time, probably closer to noon, and we'll do 3-4 hours tomorrow for sure. I mean, I did get in a nice little 2 hour stream here for being tired. Oh my god, I can't believe just how tired I am. I might bitch about being tired. So, hey, but with that, hey, you like this stream? Hey, look, like, share, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I appreciate the support that I've been getting. So and I really appreciate it. So, and I do want to work on is adding the substance where I can get like the camera on there. That's why I've been doing a little bit workarounds with my room and my area, because I want to start using the camera here like next week. So you can see my hands, you can see my keyboard, stuff like that, and you can see my little Deadpool doll. I love my Deadpool doll, but I got the two tower lights, so he's like right in the middle of the highlight, and it looks pretty cool. Almost like he's kind of like, if you ever seen the if anyone remembers Star Wars Episode 1, where they did the ending fight with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul. Remember the gate things where they would light up and it indicates that the force field is, and they're separating. Well, this is kind of how I have it. You can, when I show it to you, like hopefully next week, you know, it's kind of like that type deal. So there's the two towers one on either side of my Deadpool doll, and I have him facing inward just a little bit, so it highlights him a little bit more. Um, Actually, I'm kind of curious. I have it purple right now. I wonder how it looks red. Oh, oh, oh yeah, red's even better because obviously Deadpool wears a red suit. So, anyways, hey, I'll catch you all later. Worst case is tomorrow. I'm not promising I'm definitely doing a stream later tonight. It just depends on how I feel. If I do, it's going to be towards the end of the night, like around 10 o'clock. But if not, I'll definitely be back tomorrow at noon. And we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Again, not COP related because I don't want to get stuck doing these long missions and it gets bogged down and shit like that. I mean, straight, simple kind of forward ones. I do want to show the battles though whenever possible. So, anyways, I'll catch you all later. And with that, you all have a good day.